Hi, David here, CEO and founder of the Freedom Founders Mastermind community. The markets are really rolling over right now, presently. We've seen since the first of this year, January, the volatility that we've been expecting for some time. Well, I've been predicting that we've way past due for a quote market correction. Every 6 to 8 years, typically we have one. We have gone 12 plus years without a market correction. So definitely past due. This is a normal part of our market cycles. We have government and Federal Reserve interference, cheap, hot money that we've had for many, many years. And now we are paying the price, or at least the markets are paying the price. The country is going to pay the price. Consumers will pay the price. Business owners, people who invest in stocks, mutual funds, bonds, all taking a big hit. And it's amazing to me to hear the pundits out there in the financial space, the Wall Street space, the marketing engine of Wall Street, still trying to offset what is happening right in front of their eyes. And we have many clients in Freedom Founders, many members who have certainly had financial advisors. Maybe they still use them to some extent. And some of the responses from their financial advisors have been, well, we need to have upheaval in the stock market. We need to have risk. Risk is how we make our money. And I'm thinking that's not the call for a long-term investor. Now, risk, upheaval, and volatility works well for traders. So yes, if you want to trade in the markets and options and commodities or crypto, yes, traders love volatility. That is how they make money. From a financial advisor, a CFP standpoint, to tell their client that risk is what they look forward to, that just speaks volumes about how they look at other people's money. They make money on the risk, on the volatility. They try to hold that money as long as they can. In your own life, would you put your money in a business where you didn't have control? Many of you own businesses, you own professional practices. Would you just give your money to somebody else? Say, here, I'll go into debt. I'll give you this capital. Here, I'd like to give it to you. I'll come work in that business, but I'm not going to have any control over it. I'll just let you run it. Would you expect them every few years to say, well, we just expect to have losses. We just have to take these on the chin. It's just what we do. Of course you wouldn't. Of course. It doesn't say that sometimes you don't go through difficult times, but when you are navigating your own ship, then you can make the decisions, sometimes the tough decisions, to change course. Well, why would you abdicate your financial future to a Wall Street machine, to financial advisors who don't have any idea really what's going to happen next? They just give you fancy algorithms, which are essentially Excel spreadsheets with a fancy label on it to say, well, this is what we can predict, and here's your future, and here's what we look down the road 10, 20, 30 years, and here's what you'll end up with. They have no clue. And most of them have not experienced an inflationary period like we're having right now. The big difference is we have such massive debt. The models have changed completely. What worked in the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years are not going to be the same going forward. I wrote this in the book that we published just this year, Inflation, the Silent Retirement Killer. All these prognostications were made in this book. It's happening right before our eyes. I have never been an abdicator of my financial future in the markets. I've always done it through alternative investments where I have some control. Yes, did I pay a price in some time and education in this area that I did not go to school for? Absolutely. But I'm reaping those rewards, and so do the members and Freedom Founders, because we curate alternatives. We curate a different path. We are not about losing principal. Warren Buffett's number one rule, don't lose principal. Seems like that's an okay rule in the financial markets. They're all about, well, we have to lose money in order to make money. I guess that makes sense to them. It makes no sense to me. Why would you abdicate your financial future to a model that expects to lose money and has no alternative plan for when things do go awry? In Freedom Founders, we've been planning for this time period for a number of years. We know how to hedge downside risk. We know how to move our money so that we are not taking the hits on the principal side of our investments. We know how to balance those portfolios and not just play the games the financial advisors try to play with their clients and just talk to them about, well, hang on to the roller coaster. It goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. Well, that doesn't really feel very good to your stomach if that's you and that's your money. Many of our members who have joined our tribe recently have experienced that up and down volatility and are sick to their stomachs of the losses that they've been taking in the last 6, 7, 8 months. They're tired. They're through with it. They're moving to cash and then moving into alternatives. That could be you, but you've got to step up to the plate and take action. Don't put your head in the sand. It's your money. It's your future. Don't abdicate it to some unknown third party and to the Wall Street machine. It's a huge marketing machine, and they have created a construct that a lot of people get used to. But when it doesn't work, it's not going to bode well for your future. It's your future. You've got to be in charge of it.